Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's been about maybe like 6 months since I filmed a makeup video, so bear with me on this one. This has been my first one in a while, but I'm going to show you guys how I got this fall Thanksgiving-ish, November, whatever you want to call it, makeup look. If you're new, please subscribe and let me know what else you guys would like to see. I want to film a lot more makeup tutorials and more of everything. I just don't know what to film, so just let me know in the comments whatever you guys want to see. Please like this video, share it with your friends and family, subscribe if you want to see more, and yeah, so first I'm going to moisturize my face. I haven't cleaned up my eyebrows yet because it's gonna make it harder if I moisturize after that. I'm gonna be using the Milani Prime Light to prime my face. Now I'm gonna prime my lids with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I just use it with a regular fluffy brush. I just apply it with that. If you guys are wondering what I'm looking at, I'm looking at my mirror. I'm going to be using the Subculture palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and to set the primer, I'm going to be using the shade Dawn, which is this shade right here, and I am just going to, I'm not going to put it on my lid, I'm just going to put a little bit in the crease, and it is kind of like a tinted color. It's not a white or a cream color, so I'm not going to apply a lot because it will show up, but it'll also help as a transition shade. Now in the crease, I'm going to be using my Morphe M505, and I'm going to take a little bit of this shade Edge, right here, which is a mustardy yellow color, because I want this look to be really gradient. So I'm just going to apply this in my upper crease, and just the slightest amount. Under that, I'm going to take this Morphe R34 brush. It's just another fluffy brush. And I'm going to take the shade New Wave, which is this orangey shade right here. And I'm going to apply that right under that shade. Honestly, the key to eyeshadow is just to keep blending. Like, that's all you have to do, is just keep blending. I like to blend with my eyes open. That way I can see what it's gonna look like when I'm actually like looking forward, you know, because we don't have our eyes closed all the time. Then I'm going to jump into this color Fudge, And I'm going to apply that one as well, right under where I just placed. I'm going to use my Morphe E17 brush. Just another fluffy brush. And I'm going to only take a little bit because the shade is dark. Woo! I'm focusing this more on the outer crease, just to give a little bit more definition. And it is going to be harder to blend because we did not set I didn't set this part of my eyelid, I just set the top. Now I'm going to take my Morphe M408 brush. It's just a flat shader looking brush like this. It's really dense. And I'm going to take the shade All Star, which is the plum shade in this palette. And I'm going to place that all over my lid. And I kind of put it a little bit higher so I can be able to blend it out easier. And the brush I use to blend out is going to be my Morphe M433. And it's a little dirty because stained, it's a white brush. And I just use this. This brush is the best to blend eyeshadow. And you're just gonna blend the edges out. Don't worry about making a mess because we are going to clean that up. Back into the first shade, the yellow shade that I used, just to kind of lighten up my edges. I look a little crazy because I only have my eyes done, but now I'm going to do my face, and I'm going to be using the Becca Aqualuminous Perfecting Foundation. It's a long name, but that's what I'm going to be using. It comes in like this cool squeezy tube. And when I do my foundation, I only put it on the outer areas. I don't put it wherever I'm going to apply concealer. So I'll only put it like on my lower, my nose, the sides of my face. And that's literally the only places I'll apply foundation, because I don't feel the need to apply foundation everywhere if I'm going to put concealer on over it. It's just going to make it more cakey, and less product is more for me. Now I'm going to use the matching concealer. It's going to be the Becca Aqualuminous Perfecting Concealer. now I'm going to use my translucent powder. Lately I've just been using the NYC translucent powder. To set the rest of my face, I just use this e.l.f. powder brush. It's like a flat, fluffy brush. And I use the Wet n Wild pressed powder, and I use the shade Neutral Buff. I already hit pan. This is like a really good powder. It leaves you still luminous, but it sets your face really good. I like it. Now I'm gonna finish my eyes, and I'm going to go back into the Subculture palette, and I'm gonna go back into the All Star shade on the same brush I used to apply it on the top, and I'm just going to apply it right by my lash line. Then using a Morphe M222 brush, I'm going to go into the New Wave shade, which is that orangey shade, and I'm going to use that to blend out the shade I just put, and I just poked my eye. Okay, now using my Morphe M506, I'm going to go into the edge, the yellow shade, and I'm going to buff everything out. You can also kind of blend it to the edge. I'm going to be using my Becca Sunlit Bronzer in the shade Bronzed Bondi. Okay, so for highlighter, I'm going to be using the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. I really like this highlighter because you can make it really like subtle, or you can make it like out there, but it's still like a natural glow. It's not like, oh, she's wearing highlighter. It's kind of like, oh, her skin is glowing. And for lips, I'm going to use my NYX Liquid Suede in the shade Sandstorm. It's like a really neutral brown.